2K Sports. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill. NBA. Champion Steve Smith and our reporter. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant.
Here we go.
I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
And here's Morant outside and stolen by Durant. Here we go, one-on-one. Paul with it, guarded by Morant. Paul passes to Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
To the middle, and stolen by Durant. And the Suns pushing it up now. Outside Paul. Here's Okogie. Pass to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
I mean, the versatility of KD. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Booker, the pass to Durant. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Ball against Morant. From downtown, Phoenix grabs the miss.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Uses the glass on the layup.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets positioned, you're not rooting him out of there.
Outside Durant. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot from the wing. The rebound by Jackson.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
The 3 from Ayton. And the Suns miss again. The Grizzlies have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Morant. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
For 3, Booker gets the 3 to fall. Booker's got 6.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Morant, pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And they get it back. Here's Ayton. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Love seeing Ayton take these mid-range jumpers. He realizes guys at his position have to hit these kind of shots.
And it's Morant missing. The Suns have got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. Durant finds Ayton to the inside. Paul, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. They grab their own miss. And so it's Phoenix closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Torrey Craig out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Morant against Paul. Pass to Warren. Three-pointer. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis trailing here. Here's Bane. Fires the three, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bane, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
And here's Paul. Booker with it. Jackson in his pocket. And Biyombo slams it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Brooks against Warren. Now here's Adams. He's guarded closely. Double team on Adams. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Brooks against Booker. Driving to the basket. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Morant against Paul. Good on the shot. Morant's got 10 points. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Pass to Tillman. Williams from long range. Memphis the rebound. Down low. Here's Jones, Tillman, and Biyombo with the block. Warren, the pass to Paul. Craig with it. It's Booker on the wing, defended by Kennard. And And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Craig. 15 points in the game.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Williams passes to Kennard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Biyombo.
The pump fake from Kennard is smartly done. Can't get a clean look, but gets a foul.
And he makes both free throws. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
The kick out to Williams. Takes it inside. Chalk up 2 there.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Booker. Pass to Warren. Outside Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And here's Craig. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Pure from 3-point range. Kennard's got 5 points.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Outside Booker. He takes it in, and Booker with the jam.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive, cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Outside Warren. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game.
The Grizzlies 24, the Suns 40.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Outside Payne. 6 to shoot. Inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Okogie comes in for Warren.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Ayton. Pass to Okogie. Ayton, the screen on Brooks. Oh, there's the alley. Outside Durant. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And they recover it. And it's slammed in by Adams.
You just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint. because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
Outside Durant. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And he's able to get it back. Durant's shot is off.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Here's Brooks. Durant pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. That shot is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Greg.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berrys, including our own colleague Brett. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Phoenix calls timeout. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Adams with a screen on Payne. Here's Morant. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Right side Ross. On the wing Durant. He's got 7. Shot to end the cold streak. And it's slammed in by Durant.
The ball handling from Durant really a key to what sets him apart as a player. He can pull up and break you down.
And they'll get another chance. Pass to Morant. Clock at 6 with the drive. Memphis the rebound. Adams shot's good.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the third quarter. The deep 3 from Durant. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know.
Oh, my goodness!
That's out. Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Durant drives in, and the basket is good. Durant's got 11.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Okogie pulls down the board.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And he jams it home with authority.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Payne. Jackson outside. Jack's up at 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Jackson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant with it. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Here's Kennard. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Suns. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker on the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Here's Jones. Here's Tillman. Shoots over Ayton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And the Suns making a change here. Craig's checked in. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Jones from outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Craig. Kennard against Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Here's Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got his first points of the game.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Paul with the bucket. And the Suns lead by 15.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Jones misses.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Booker finds Ayton. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Up top, Kennard. Booker defending. Williams from long range. No good on the shot. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Craig. The 3. Solid defense from Williams.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Jones against Paul. Here's Tillman. Oh, deflected. Ayton inside, defended by Jones. That's good from Ayton. On the assist by Paul. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Booker for 3. Ayton passes to Booker. Ayton inside. He's against Tillman. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Out of bounds, it'll be Phoenix's ball. A line change here for Memphis. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Now Payne. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And yep, it's good.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Devin Booker.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Suns, Cameron Payne.
And so he makes both from the line. 59 seconds left in the game. Adams with a screen on Payne. Morant, the pass to Adams. And Biyombo with the block. And he gets it back. From deep, Morant. It's hauled in by the Suns. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. It's Ross on the wing, guarded by Bane. Second shot opportunity. Here's Biyombo. And the layup is good off the glass.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Phoenix dominating the game. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Now here's Payne. Pass to Baisley. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed.
Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Now Morant, following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Morant, the power on that Pruden.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Jokic with this screen on Brooks. Wide open look here for Murray. Buries it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Morant outside, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Jokic, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Bain. Outside for Jackson. Morant against Caldwell Pope. 4 on the clock. Bain for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Caldwell Pope. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. Back to Caldwell Pope. The pass to Jokic. All alone. That one falls.
A lot of times, Jokic is creating a jump shot for somebody else, but he's just as good a receiver as he is a distributor. And that's pretty impressive for a 7-footer.
Now here's Morant. Inside, Jokic with the steal. From deep. He can't get that one. And Memphis the other way now. Now here's Morant. Three-pointer, Brooks. Jackson passes to Adams. Jackson down low. Porter's there. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
For 3, Murray. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. Here's Brooks. Top of the key, Morant puts up a 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And the Nuggets, Clark playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move.
And here's Jokic outside. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Jokic not lacking for confidence at all there. The defense thought they could relax with him way out there. think again.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Grizzlies shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Brooks kicks to Morant. Out to Brooks. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Inside, outside, mid-range. Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Murray for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Morant kicks to Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's Gordon with the finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
The 3 from Morant. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Williams, he's checked in for Memphis. Memphis trailing here. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game. Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Now, here's Jokic. 5 points in the game. Porter kicks to Jokic. This one for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Jokic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Morant. Michael Porter making his last shot. The kick out to Williams. The three-pointer, no good.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Now, Jokic, 8 points for him. And the shot goes in. Jokic has got 10.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Morant. Diving in. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up with the Nuggets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
He was all alone on that one.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Now Now here's Gordon. Nice D from Brooks.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Shots good by Williams.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Tillman, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Conchar comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Kennard in for Bain.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
1:43 left to play here in the half. And there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchar. That is his first foul of the game. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for John Morant. Bryant finds Green. Back to Bryant. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And it's Green missing. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Jones for 3.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guys.
There's the steal. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Here's Williams. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Braun connects from 3-point range. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
And with that 3-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Grizzlies?
Here's Kennard, and it is flushed down with a nice jam. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Brown outside. No good there, and it's Memphis the other way. There's 21 seconds left here in the second, and so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Conchar, the pass to Tillman. And misses it off the right side of the rim. 3 seconds left. A shot missing. And that's it for the first half of action. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at the point guard. Jokic with the bucket. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
And a deep three from Jokic. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Look at that stroke on Jokic's three-point shot. And I like the way he releases it so high. It makes it tough for defenders to get to it. He's not a really nimble guy, but he's got a lot of grace in his game.
The Grizzlies have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Now, here's Kennard. He has 5. From outside the arc, here's Caldwell Pope, and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Williams with a clean look. No good on the three. Denver's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And really deep three that time. Jokic just got 8 points in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Jones for 3. Here's Conchar. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Jones against Murray. On the wing, Porter. Misses the 3.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Jones kicks to Kennard. 3-pointer. Jokic with the steal. And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Timeout.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Here's Denver now. They're on an 11-3 run. Murray the pass to Jordan. Stolen by Jackson. Porter with the steal. Murray looking around. Porter with the screen for Murray. Takes the 3. Porter, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 8 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Gordon, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Morant, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And that's 19 points for John Morant.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Jackson, that's good. 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. Morant outside. Takes it inside. The rebound by Bryant.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Jackson with it. 1 second left. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
Turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he didn't. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. The Nuggets on top as they end the third quarter with a huge surge. An 18-7 run. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Williams is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Over in the corner, Williams. And the 3 off target. The Nuggets leading by 9. Pass to Jokic. Launches a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Bain against Caldwell Pope. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Now, here's Jokic. From deep three-point range, John Morant grabs the rebound. Right side, Jackson. Morant looking around. Payton for 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Denver's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's Murray penetrating. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I don't think it's ever a good idea to foul Murray on his way to the bucket. He does not make too many mistakes at the stripe. One of the best free throw shooters in the league.
And so Murray nails both of them. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Williams, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Outside Williams. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Williams against Jokic. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Morant outside. Outside Williams. And he comes up with the deuce. And that's 12 points for Williams. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. From downtown. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Morant passes to Brooks. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. That shot off the mark. Down low. Here's Gordon. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. 4 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Another miss by Jokic.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter, and he hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one. A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Morant. Michael Porter making his last shot. And then Morant slams it in.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. And what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Jokic, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
At the stripe, Jackson, more than capable. But can he do it when it matters most?
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Now Morant, following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. Williams a screen on Murray. Morant. Murray with the defensive effort. Outside for Caldwell Pope. 34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Gordon from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
Williams for 3. Denver grabs the miss.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Jokic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets. Brooks outside. Shoots the 3. So we see Denver get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. And it's Murray in at the point. Here's Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. Jokic the screen. Takes a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. The 3-ball. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker. But, man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Drops in the 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Paul from deep three-point land. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Uh-oh, they might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Murray from outside. Oh, Denver gets it back. Jokic with a screen on Paul. Murray for 3. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside Durant. All sorts of time. And the jumper falls for him.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Murray passes to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Pass to Okogie. Jokic against Paul. Here's Booker. Durant for 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Phoenix. They're on a 14-5 run. Murray against Paul. Pass to Caldwell Pope.
2 minutes.
Jokic in the post. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Now Paul. Outside Durant. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Murray.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Off the mark there with a 3.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And Ayton, throw it down.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
Jokic against Ayton. Jokic, no good. The Suns leading. The finish. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. And it's Jokic off the drive. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul for the Nuggets. Bryant comes in for Jokic, and it's Jackson in for Jamal Murray. Bryant against Ayton. The shot from 20 feet out, and that one good. Ayton's got 6 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Paul. Shoots over Jackson. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And as we conclude the first quarter, a 1.
And please give a big round of applause for your son's youth team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Contavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Jackson, and it's Bryant in at the 5. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. That was their most wins in the season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
From 15 feet away, and Paul gets it to go. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
He is a master craftsman, and he gets inside and carves out space at the mid-range. CP3 with another deuce.
To the paint. And Gordon with the big finish.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent, been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Bryant outside on the wing, Porter, and stolen by Booker. Driving in. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
Bryant with the bucket.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Left side, Paul. Pass to Biyombo. Booker with it. 5 to shoot. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And there's not a thing you can do against Devin Booker when he's heating up like this.
Jackson, pass to Bryant. Outside for Green. Let's go with a 3. He's off on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Booker for 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
1:46 left to play in the second quarter. The 11-footer. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball for the Nuggets. Jokic is checked in for Bryant, and Murray subbed in for Jackson.
Jamal Murray.
There's 1:40 left in the second quarter. For 3, Booker. Offensive rebound. The Nuggets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Jokic in the post. Defended by Biyombo. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that one.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Booker no good. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Greg's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Nuggets shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Paul against Murray. And that one's good. Paul's got 7 points.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
And there's the lob. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Outside Warren. Three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Jokic. And here's Gordon. Back to Jokic. Takes the 3. And they get it back. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll
36. The Nuggets, 19.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Cameron Payne out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Warren in at small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Now look at this Denver team, and you just expect them to be good for a long time. Obviously, MVP and Jokic, but their best players, all young, signed the long-term deals. They should be able to compete.
Outside Murray. Pass to Gordon. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
The 3, Durant nails it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 8 points. Yeah, great job by the Nuggets putting together this core. They're set up for success for a while, Brent.
Well, we saw that potential BA come out in the bubble, getting to the conference finals, and now it's about getting key players back to health and at full capacity. And if they do that, I expect them to make the noise that the Western Conference wants to avoid.
It's Warren on the wing. Over Porter. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots that have any kind of chance.
When you think about some of the great young centers in this league, but when it comes to making everyone around him better, Jokic is the man.
If you could pick any center in the league to start a team with, Brent, is Jokic your guy?
Man, between him and Embiid, we're talking about 2 different styles here, BA, but I love the passing and I love the positive impact that Jokic makes on the entire 5 that are on the floor, including himself. So Jokic is the guy.
6 on the shot clock. Payne, he's open. Porter pulls it in.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Porter from outside the arc. That shot off the mark. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Okogie, and the finish on the break with the slam.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Payne against Murray. Pass to Aiden. Okogie on the wing. There's the three. And the Suns get another three.
That's a good find from Aiden, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Now here's Jokic. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Ooh, excellent D there from Aiden. Payne with it. Now Porter defending. Durant for three. Murray against Payne. On the wing, Durant. Give him 8. And the three off target. Denver has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Murray passes to Jokic. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Porter. There's the drive. Missed inside.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
The Nuggets have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. From deep. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 6 in the quarter. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. 1 minute left in the third. Here's Durant. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 10 points.
Well, they might have made contact with Durant, but really didn't affect him at all.
Pass to Green. Jackson on the wing, defended by Payne. And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Ayton. 3 on 3. Here's Okogie. Off target from three-point range. Denver has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Oh, got that one up quick.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Payne. Back to Durant. And Durant slams it home.
And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
Kick out to Brown. The three. That one doesn't drop. Here's Okogie. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
It just nails the three. Wait.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Suns ahead, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Nuggets, we've got Thomas Bryant, Reggie Jackson out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Jeff Green. Clock at 2. The Nuggets need to get one up. Bryant, no good. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Aiden. Shoots over Jackson. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Hitting that mid-range shot. This is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Outside, Green. Drives to the
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Inside. The kick to Durant from behind the arc. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner. And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Bryant, a screen on Booker. And here's Brown for 3. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Ayton with it. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Reggie Jackson.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that 3-point line. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
The fadeaway. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 7 tonight. And Murray launches it from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Murray. On the wing, Caldwell Pope to the middle. Here's Porter. Out to Gordon. 3-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Durant against Murray. Durant, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The skills growing maybe right in front of our eyes here for DeAndre Ayton.
And a deep 3 from Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Oh, Durant with a steal. Booker for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Murray from outside. And he can't get that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
And Denver shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Pass to Gordon. Fires the 3. Hauled in by Paul. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 16-4 run. For 3, Durant fires in the triple.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 15. And that one hits the back iron. Right side Murray. From the arc. That one is off. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but
to attack the glass, rebounding. So that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Morant with a wide open look. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Over in the corner, Paul. Morant with the steal. Outside Jackson. Fires for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
By no means a volume three-point shooter. Paul picks his spots and is very accurate.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Here's Brooks. Missed inside. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Outside Jackson. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Now Booker. Back to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Durant into the lane. Here's Ayton. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Ayton's specialties.
Count the basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Pass to Octopi. Ayton sets the pick for Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steven Adams picks one up.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
And Morant gets it to go.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Paul outside. Pass to Booker. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Booker's got 8 points. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Adams with the screen on Paul. Morant passes to Adams. And Paul pulls it down.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Outside Durant. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And a wide open look for Bain. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Paul bringing it up to the Suns. 10-point lead. Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Stolen by Jackson. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Morant to end the run. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Paul. And the layup's good off the glass. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Look,
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth dance team.
and welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Passes it to KD. Lock at 6. And KD throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Morant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Morant's got 13.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era, and if they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball, it's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
And it's Morant missing. Phoenix leading by 14. Ball outside. Morant with the steal. Driving the lane, and Morant throws it down.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Ball against Morant. Ball outside. The pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Ayton. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just simply automatic. Once that ball is in Paul's hands, he is ready to fire off a shot.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Here's Paul, and he banks in the layup. He's got 12.
Uses the pick so nicely. Paul gets the screen and fires away.
Hits the three-point bomb.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And here is Paul. He's got 12. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Doesn't come back and fire threes very often. Paul answers that time.
Here's Morant. Good work defensively by KD. Suns leading by 15. Pass to Ayton. Al Paul. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let him play everywhere, to tell you the truth, because I like it when games become a little bit more physical, because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart, because the smart will take from the strong. Don't laugh at me when I say this, but there is too much strength from Kevin Durant, now with the chance to add one more.
Biombo is checked in for the Suns. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Tillman. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half of the game. Here's Paul. Count that one as his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Sometimes you just got to do it yourself. Chris Paul calling his own number.
You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-ball strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
That shot wide open.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now here's Paul. He's got 17. Here's KD, and finished off by KD.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Here's Jones, passes to Tillman. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Ball against Jones. Puts the move on, and it's laid in by Paul. Paul's got 19 points.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Jones, the pass to Aldama. Pass to Kennard. Here's the three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
From deep three-point range, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Phoenix sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
32.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Kennard. He's out there with Jones. And it's Aldama in at the 4.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Kennard for 3. Cans it from downtown. Kennard's got 9.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And it's Warren with the jam.
This guy just gets buckets. Warren is more than capable of finishing on that ground.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Off target from three-point range. Suns leading by 15. Here's Durant. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Kennard for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Warren.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
There's the double team with Warren. Memphis moving it around. Here's Tillman. He doesn't hit that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Warren on the wing. Get it. Biyombo in the post. Ross in the corner. 5 to shoot. The fadeaway. They get it back. Here's Biombo. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Jackson against KD. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
KD's shot is good.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside, KD. Now here's Payne, guarded by Morant. Payne dishes to KD. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Morant scanning the floor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Biombo. And it's Torrey Craig in for Kevin Durant.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
And finished off by Morant.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Ross against Payne. Ross passes to Craig. That one goes. Count it. Craig's got his first 2 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by the Suns. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Ayton. Lays it up off the glass. Ayton's got 6 points. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Phoenix Suns. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got T.J. Warren. Torrey Craig is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Payne, and it's Ross in at the 2.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Craig. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Lets it go with the 3. Passes it to Ross. He kicks it to Warren. Craig passes to Ayton. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Outside, Bain. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now the pass to Ayton. Fires from 18. And that's good for 2. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Warren. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Brooks. Morant with it. Now defended by Warren. And Morant throws it down.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Here is Ross. Outside Warren. Over Brooks. And the shot by Warren, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Here's Morant. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And the Suns here with a different look. Durant's checked in for Torrey Craig. Octopi comes in for T.J. Warren. Booker, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Cameron Payne. Suns leading by 18. Paul with the ball. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Paul.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Here's Morant. Good, nice job down low. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And it goes down 2 points. And 12 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Phoenix has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Booker with it. He's picked up by Morant. He dialed that one up from long distance. Durant's got 26.
That range, though, for a near 7-footer, KD is so unique.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Suns.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kevin Durant.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Here's Ayton. Outside, KD. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Payne for 3. And another miss by Memphis. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now Durant. 17 seconds left in the game. He gets that one. Durant's got 31.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. This game may not have been the most. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Then it's Jackson. Then it's Dillon Brooks. And it's Williams in at the four-man position. And it's Morant off the drive. Three-pointer, Brooks. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch-and-shoot area.
Jokic with a screen on Brooks. Murray from outside. Drills it from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Jackson. Jokic, no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. Did you see that? I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it.
And the athleticism of Gordon helps on the offensive glass. I just love when he goes after second chance scoring opportunities like that. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray, upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
Jackson right side. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
There's a screen. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Second chance shot. Now Bain. Now here's Jackson. Williams from long range. Jokic grabs the board. Outside Porter. Caldwell Pope. And he dunks it down.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Brooks. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Porter, the pass to Gordon. Over Williams. Gordon can't hit. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Pass to Jokic. Now Murray. Brooks defending. Here's Caldwell Pope. Over Bain. Outside for Porter. Here's the three. No good. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Morant, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
From deep, Jokic. And it's Bain with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll go on Mike Michael Porter.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
Bryant, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Jackson comes in for Murray. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Gordon looking to win the run. The rebound by Jackson.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
And Brooks with a basket on the assist from Jackson. Brooks has got 5 points.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Then there's Ja Morant, then it's Jackson, and it's Williams in at the 4.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions. And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
Knocks down the triple.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
He got a piece of it.
Long arms and just great instincts. That's how Gordon finds the big block opportunity.
Here's Conchar. And Bryant pulls it down.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Outside for Porter. Uncovered. Buries the jump shot. Porter's got his first bucket in this one.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Tillman. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here's Porter. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Denver. We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but...
Wow, he took off.
Can you say elevation? Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Green. No good with the triple. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. To the inside. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Here's Aldama. Green covering. Pass to Conchar. Here's Aldama. Outside Jones. 4-3. Hauled in by Brown.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Offensive rebound. Now here's Green. Crosses over, and it's hammered home by Green.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And here's Brown for three. He can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Jones drives in. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, when you talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, BA. And it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray comes in for Jackson. Pass to Green. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Brown. Lets it go from deep. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 4 rebounds now. Brooks outside. And another miss by Memphis. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep. Here's Murray. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Jackson outside. Pass to Bane. Here's Williams. Oh, Jokic with the block. And the Nuggets call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
The deep three from Murray. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Williams from long range. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 5 assists in the game. Gordon with a screen on Bane. Pass to Porter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Six to shoot. Here's Murray. Yes! And the foul! Jaren Jackson picks one up.
So much passion from Murray on that play. I mean, he comes up against solid defense, but he just wants it more.
So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto, and Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
Pass to Porter. There's the triple. They get it again. Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
You gotta box out the big man, Jokic. When you don't, he makes you pay.
Memphis leading. The kick out to Williams. Now here's Brooks. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Can't hit from in close. Here's Caldwell Pope, guarded by Bane. And here's Porter outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Bane's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams from long range. It's not going to go for him. Now Denver takes it the other way. Pass to Gordon. Outside Murray. This for the tie. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bane's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
And here's Porter. Back to Murray. Fires for 3. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Murray. Porter's got 10 points.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Brown against Bane. Jackson with a screen on Bane. Here's Brown. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Right side Brown. Pass to Jackson. Brooks defending. Releases. No good off the back of the rim.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
This one for 3. Here's Williams. Outside Bane. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
Good on the second one.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Jackson finds Green. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Denver.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by Bane. Back to Bryant. Kick out to Brown. Green with a screen on Morant. Here's Brown. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Grizzlies have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And stolen by Morant. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
And again, Denver no good. It doesn't go for him. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams in at the 4 slot. Shot clock at 6. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Morant. Who poked away.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Jokic with a screen on Brooks. Murray passes to Jokic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
He is just an excellent pick-and-roll option. Jokic always uses his high basketball IQ to find and execute the right play.
Morant, the pass to Williams. Good, and the setup by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Murray from outside. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Morant, the pass to Williams. Back to Morant. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Hits the three-pointer.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Shot's good by Morant.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Murray from outside. And Morant clears the board. The Grizzlies have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Porter with the steal. Here we go. Pass to Jokic to tie it up. Drains the triple. Jokic has got 5 points in the quarter.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside, Williams. Here's Morant. That shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Porter. Here's Caldwell Pope, hounded by Morant. Gordon with a screen on Brooks. Now here's Jokic. 4 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Caldwell Pope. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And the Grizzlies shooting 54% from the field so far this Morant. And so and with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, foul call still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials...
After review, stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. This is anyone's game. So he told them, stay aggressive, stay hungry. We can't afford to let up on the energy out there. He's hoping they'll finish with a flurry. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Here's Morant. And he can't jam it through. Denver's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Jokic with a screen on Bane. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, you'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play. The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
He's been huge from deep. That's where he's done most of his damage. And if they need another 3, he'll be the guy.
And it's critical Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They're leading by 1. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .55 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Caldwell Pope, guarded by Bane. Porter. Oh, he nails it!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And then Morant with the jam.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
Outside Porter. Lets it fly. Tries again. Here's Jokic. Oh, and no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is under the game.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2.
I mean, look at his face. Jokic knows he can do this. It's just a matter of execution. Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
The kick out to Williams. Outside Morant. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Over the last few years, Brooks has become nearly automatic at the stripe. And that bodes well for these late game situations.
So a close game sees Denver taking this one. What a performance they had.
Fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Okogie.
That's rock-solid defense right there. Jokic bodied him up and then affected the trajectory of the shot.
Murray finds Jokic. Outside, Porter. All sorts of time. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Durant with it, outguarded by Murray. Booker the pass to Durant. Back to Booker, lets the three fly, drills the three-pointer. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Jokic. Some solid defense from Ayton.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
They get it again. Paul outside. There's the triple. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
Now, Jokic following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Here's Caldwell-Pope, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's Booker. Jokic grabs the miss. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. They trail by 1. Denver passing it around. There's Porter with the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Booker right side. From past the arc.
2 minutes remaining.
Again, the miss by Booker.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Murray, here we go. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Here's Okogie, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Outside for Murray. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Basket counts. Porter's got his 2nd basket.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Ball passes to Booker. Pass to Okogie. Ayton in the corner. A 3-ball. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Murray, no good. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And there's the pass to Booker. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Gordon. There's the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Passes it to Octopi. The tray. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Octopi is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Murray surveying the D. Back to Jokic. And that does it for the first quarter. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 5. And the second. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart play.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Octopi in at the 3. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
And it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Phoenix. Pimpa is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Kevin Durant. And Warren subbed in for Josh Octopi. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Smith checked in for Denver. Kicks it out to Gordon. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Caldwell Pope's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You talk about passing, Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
And the wide open shot from Warren, and the 3 ball is good. Warren's got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix.
Watch out now, when this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And the turnover again by Denver.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Paul passes to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 6 points.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Here's Najee. It's hauled in by the Suns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. 4th team foul.
It's stolen by Smith.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
Porter passes to Najee. Caldwell Pope against Booker. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Contavious Caldwell Pope, KCP.
Smith wide open, he fires. And again, Denver with the triple.
And just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Ball against Smith. Now, here's Warren. Misses the reverse. Fans are really excited to see Michael Porter Jr. finally get back to his previous form, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, that 2021 season, he exploded, simply blew up. Averaged 19 points a game that season and made 44% of his threes. He's got the potential to be a real force going forward.
And it's Warren with the jam.
Boy, he gets up so easily, throwing it down. T.J. Warren making it happen.
Smith against Paul. And a wide open look for Porter. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon with the finish.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
Ball finds Booker. Now, here's Biyombo. 59 seconds left now here in the second. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
Clark, how about the Nuggets? This core has really delivered.
Yeah, I like the young nucleus there, Kevin, led by the Joker, Nikola Jokic. I mean, one of the best in the West. I think they built a perennial contender. Definitely back on the map and in the thick of things. Got to get Porter Jr. and Murray healthy.
Craig against Green. Craig passes to Ross. Craig with it. 6 on the shot clock. Warren. Nice form on the 20-footer. Warren's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, Warren's worked really hard to develop his entire offensive skill set. And now he's dangerous from anywhere on the court.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Craig sets the screen for Payne. No good with the triple. Braun. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
That's the end of the first half.
Thanks so much, David and Wilson.
Your Nuggets, 23. The Suns, 26.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen T.J. Warren really having a great game.
Done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. KD looking around. Here's Octopi, guarded by Porter. Left side, Gordon. Durant with the steal. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Gordon kicks to Jokic. And it's all evened up.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Durant wide open, he fires. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, that jumper's so effortless coming out of Durant's hands. I mean, it's cash money more times than not.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Shoots from 14, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Boy, being able to score from any place on the court makes Durant a space creator for his team. I mean, it's not just inside, it's not just threes, it's that mid-range game too.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Caldwell Pope against KD. An easy 2 points on the layup. KD's got 6 in the quarter. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Ayton a screen. Durant kicks to Ayton. Porter with the steal. Pass to Gordon. With the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Here's a Kogi. Pass to Ross. To the inside. It's tipped and stolen by Gordon.
2 minutes remaining.
Brown wide open. He fires. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Ayton. And it's 8 points for KD.
Well, he's capable of scoring from anywhere. Durant's size and touch make him a prime-time threat inside.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Durant in the corner. 5 on the clock. Over Gordon. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Outside Gordon. Denver passing it around. And it's Gordon with the finish.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Brown outside. Traps in the tray. And now a 5-point Denver lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle space for Denver?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Najee's checked in. And for the Suns, Yambo, he's checked in for 8. Devin Booker comes in for Terrence Ross. And Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne.
Focus, intense focus. Durant has bundles of it. Once he catches the rock, the first thing on his mind is let it go.
Booker outside to the middle. Paul passes to KD. For the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They set the screen. Braun. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 5 points in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Stolen. And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game so far. The Nuggets lead by 2. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Suns trailing. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's a Kogi in at the 3 spot. On defense, Denver. And Booker kicks to Durant. Drills it from outside. KD's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Phoenix. feeds it to Caldwell Pope, and he jams it with authority.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Here's Biyombo. And the pass to Okogie. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Paul. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Lobbed up there for KD. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
So quick on these drives. As quick as a hiccup. Can't let him, Caldwell Pope, get into the lane like this.
Here's Paul. Now the feed to Biyombo. Kicks it out to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Jokic grabs the miss.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing has to be close to perfect.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
Outside Durant, beyond the arc. Trains the three-pointer. KD's got 20 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
It's good from long range.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Durant, no good. The Nuggets leading by 4. Murray, the pass to Porter. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Andre Ayton's checked in for Biyombo.
DeAndre Ayton.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Gordon with a screen on Paul. On pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, I like the fact that Gordon shows a nice skill there in picking apart the defense on the screen and roll.
Paul outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Good on the three-point shot.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Green is checked in for the Nuggets. And a change for the Suns. Warren's checked in.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Paul passes to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Green with a screen on Booker. Pass to Green. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Durant.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now. And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. He's no stranger to the moment. Actually, this guy relishes the moment.
Jokic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Murray against Paul. Murray kicks to Jokic from deep. It's hauled in by Warren. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Paul. Now the dish to KD. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It drops.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. Jokic against Ayton.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Warren the pass to Paul. Now Booker. 6 on the shot clock. KD can't get it to go. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? If you miss it at the stripe, and they're right there within range. Late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making. Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
And here's Booker from the arc. Can't get the 3 to fall. Green bounce pass. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. What a show. All right, David, great.